Hello everyone. I came across this video on social media and I decided to react to it. The point is that this lady is somebody I respect a lot on the social media space because she tends to speak truth to power. But at this point, before I analyze this video, I would like you to watch it.
So much has been going on in the political scene in Nigeria, but I think we need to throw more light on this. And I see these two words being misused, most especially among the Nigerian youth. There is a huge difference between being an activist and being an opposition. An activist speaks up for the people, fights for the people, do not have any allegiance to any political party. An opposition will speak up, but they are fighting the current government. And the end goal of the opposition is political power. The end goal of an activist is governance and fighting for the people. Once you portray yourself as an activist and you start endorsing a political party, you automatically put yourself as an opposition. And like I said earlier, the main goal of opposition is to get the political power. So which means that if that your party that you are supporting eventually becomes the government of the day, you will not criticize
Now
them the
you
way
have
you
it
were
there.
criticizing them.
Before I go further, are you following me? Click on the plus side on the top of this video, share to friends and share to others so that we can learn. First of all, I would like to give you 3 instances of well-known activists that made great impact during their time, and their impact is still well seen in our society today. Number 1 is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was the former president of South Africa, a great personality. We respect him a lot. We have so much regard for him. Now, Nelson Mandela was a well-known human rights activist. He fought for the emancipation of the black race in South Africa. He fought apartheid to a standstill. He went to jail for 27 years. At the end of the day, he was released. But at some point, Nelson Mandela found out that he cannot make that impact, the needed change that he requires and that he desires in his time. So he had to join a political party. He did not sit on the sideline and continue to criticize things. For you to make an impact, you need to join the electoral system and be part of the government. So, what did Nelson Mandela do? He joined a political party. The name of the political party is ANC, African National Congress. He contested for the presidency of South Africa on the platform of ANC. He won the election and he served for 1 term. Now I give you number 2. Number 2 is Chief Gani Fawehimi. Chief Gani Fawehimi was a well-known and a popular legal luminary all over Africa. Gani Fawehimi was a freedom fighter. Gani Fawehimi was a human rights activist. In fact, Gani Fawehimi was the first human rights activist I got to know growing up as a young law student. So, Gani Fawehimi made a lot of impact, released a lot of Nigerians that were jailed illegally, and Gani Fawehimi was going off and on in jail. But at some point, Gani Fawehimi knew that he had to involve himself in the political space to make that needed change and that needed impact. And he went further to form a political party with his friends and his crew. And the name of the party is National Conscience Party. This happened in 1994. Gani Fawehimi contested for the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria under the platform of National Conscience Party. Although his electoral ambition was not successful, but it's on record that he contested for the office of the presidency, which is the highest office in the land. Now, I give you number 3. Share this video. Number 3 is our own great legend, Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Fela Anikulapo Kuti was a very great human rights activist, fighting for Nigerians, fighting against the oppressed. Fela was using his music, his gift of music, to send a message to the government, to checkmate policies and programs of the government via his music. Fela was a great man. At some point, Fela too noticed that he needed to join the political space to create and make that impact, that Nigeria of his dream. So, Fela went ahead to form a political party in 1979, and the name of that political party is MOP, the Movement of the People. At the end of the day, Fela contested for the highest office of the land, which is the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, under the platform of the Movement of the People. Fela did not succeed, he did not win, but it's on record that Fela joined the political party and contested for the highest office in the land. So, at this point, sometimes you notice that most of these human rights activists you see around, they criticize the government here and there. They don't involve themselves in the political space. At a point, they lose relevance. Because you can't keep being on the side all the time to be talking and criticizing without you putting yourself forward. With the wealth of experience that you have as a human rights activist, you bear the pains of the citizens. So they will be very free to put you up on an election and vote for you. It's now left for you to know if you have conscience to fulfill your electoral promises during the campaign. So I am of the opinion that whether you are a human rights activist or not, whether you are in the opposition or not, you must joining a political party and joining the political space is not an offense. It's not wrong as a human rights activist. But the main point is that you must continue to speak truth to power. As a human rights activist, whether you are in a political party or not, you must continue to dish out positive criticism. You must be sincere to your followers, and you must be straightforward, and make sure at all point that your hands are clean so you don't have any skeleton in your cupboard. I think I've proved the point in this video. Share this video, follow me for more. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching Bembela TV. Bye-bye.